With a 4K resolution, 4 HDMI port connection, integrated Chromecast, and Android remote control, the VIZIO M50-D1 is an HD TV for families looking to upgrade at a sub-$700 price. But with certain things missing like a TV tuner, it may not work for all families' needs. Now, although I did get this product for review, all opinions are based upon a thorough testing that we performed right here, and all opinions are of Geekazine.com. With a 120 Hz refresh rate, a viewable angle of 176 degrees, and 1.07 billion colors, you can get a clean image when you're watching your favorite shows in 4K, HD, or regular resolutions. The audio speakers in the VIZIO include DTS Studio Sound and True Volume. Therefore, you don't need to purchase a soundbar to connect to a system and still get a decent sound experience. The VIZIO has a 64.2 watt power consumption and under 0.5 watts when it's in standby mode. The 4K TV powers up and changes resolutions fairly quick, allowing you to start watching your programs within seconds. The M50-D1 can be mounted on a wall or on a stand or on a table like I have back here. The monitor weighs about 29.32 pounds or a little over 30 pounds with the stand attached. It's always best to secure a screen under 50 pounds, but it's heavy enough to where the pets won't knock it over. This is a home entertainment center monitor and not a true TV in the sense, for it does not have a tuner attached. It does have 4 HDMI ports and a computer connection, so you can hook up a cable box and over-the-top TV device. You might be going, well, why not a tuner? I'm actually going to explain a little bit later why a tuner is not a good idea to purchase in a TV nowadays. The Android device doesn't need to be connected to your Google account, but if you do set it up to your regular Google account, you might have some security issues. Now, text on the HD50 is rather small when you hit the settings button. For such a big monitor, it would be nice to see an option to increase text size on the monitor for those with sight issues. While the monitor is HDCP version 2.2 compatible, which is basically a protocol that watches copyright control, I found that some 4K videos that I played on my Roku would not pair well with the TV. There are 2 remotes that are included with the TV, a standard simple button remote, and then of course the Android tablet with VIZIO Smartcast app. Basically just a tablet, no cameras, no nothing flashy in it. The standard remote is there to use the TV, but not really change any settings. I also wish that the buttons were slightly bigger to fill the remote and maybe even have a back glow. Now, the Android remote allows you to adjust the settings through the app. You can also load the app on any iOS or Android device, so anybody's phone or tablet can get full control of the TV. You can also purchase a standard remote from VIZIO for older TVs, and it'll work right out of the box. While it's a great image for a standard living room, about 10 to 15 back, the screen does wash a little bit when you're viewing at an angle and definitely at a distance. The device has Google Chromecast inside. Now, this allows you to connect to different apps such as Netflix and Hulu, but you can also send it through a phone or even the Android remote that you get with this TV, so you can Chromecast out. Now, Chromecast is an octa-core processor with enough RAM to where you're not buffering your video in 4K. Now, you need to make sure that when you're using the HDMI ports, use port 1 for your highest definition device, as it can do 2160p at 60 frames per second, 4x2x0 at 12-bit. HDMI ports 2 through 4 handles 4K at 340 MHz in 8-bit mode. Now, earlier I said that you don't want to have a TV tuner in the TVs, and this is why. In the coming years, TV stations will actually be switching to a 4K signal. That'll allow stations to not only reduce their power consumption, but offer more cooler options such as multiple channels in HD and 480i with over-the-air TV, as well as some internet functions. Now, when this happens, this might require an HD TV TV upgrade. And some of these TVs might not handle the signal. They might have to upgrade their box anyway. It'll become a continuous issue as things start to progress. I've always been a fan of VIZIO's audio. In fact, I have a 32-inch in the bedroom, and one of the reasons why I picked it because I didn't want to get a sound bar. For a standard living room size, it fills up the room and gives you a good binaural experience. And while I have Roku for any 4K gaming, the other 4 games, my Xbox One doesn't do 4K. Now, the games that I have played on my regular Xbox One, I found that the games look crisp, and with scenes that are really darker aren't darker on the TV. Like I said, I did purchase a Roku Ultra Plus to watch 4K video from another source. Since the first HDMI port is the highest of quality, I can rename all the ports so it doesn't say port 1, port 2, port 3, port 4. It just switch it to Roku, switch it to the cast, switch it to the TV, and you'll have a great experience connecting a tablet or phone to the monitor. You simply have to go to the corner of the screen, set up the NFC function, and it will connect up and pair the phone or the tablet. Best part is I had my TV up and running, including all the apps, within 20 minutes, and that also included a TV firmware update. Now, when you choose the input, it'll tell you on the top right hand corner what the resolution you're watching in. When you're watching Netflix video, for example, you'll actually see it start in 240p and then flip up to 720p, 1080p, and then of course 4K if you're watching through Ultra 4K. With Netflix, you actually have to purchase the 4K package, which is a couple dollars more. Now, the settings go through the tablet, not through the remote, and they set up your TV for your needs, whether it's a bright or a dark room, whether you're setting up for sports, for movies, or customize the brightness, contrast, and more for your eyes. In all, the VIZIO M50-D1 home theater monitor is perfect for those families looking to upgrade their systems and get a great TV experience at a sub $700 price tag. Setup is easy, and with Chromecast built in, you'll be able to stream in up to resolutions of 4K within minutes. So what monitor experience do you use to watch TV, to watch Netflix, to watch Hulu? Let me know and we'll see if we can do a review on it, maybe even compare this TV with your monitor or TV as well. Jeffrey Powers here from Geekazine. Thanks a lot for watching. Check everything out over at geekazine.com and geekazine.com/YouTube. Until next time, you guys geek out.